Oh! Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you here today. I was so proud. I was like, I'm ready to go. Forgot to flip the camera up. Hello, everybody. We're going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic today. I'm going to be focusing on my continued pain of slightly killing myself softly by running some flashpoints that I've always kind of struggled with. Hey, Psycho Mates. Nice to see you again. Oh my gosh. Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you as always. Big thank you. For those of you who have been following along with my saga about the lights that I still really like and I'm still really excited to play with, but JC Michael, you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have some terrible news about my state of affairs. Are you guys ready? So, do you remember how my lights had fallen off the wall? Okay, yeah, this was known. And I've got this sheet of metal on the floor. That's going well. That's going very well. I woke up this morning, I sat down on my computer, and I turned around, and the other lights had also fallen off the wall. Jedi, hey, nice username, hello. The lines had fallen off the wall as well. So, I've come to the conclusion. Gremlins, yeah. So these ones were not using any second party tape for the wall. And these ones had survived the earthquake, and the earthquake was like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or something. It was a long time. So I've come to the conclusion that either the tape that they use isn't very good, which I don't hear that many complaints like this. And I think it's because my wall has a slight texture to it. Like, it's not like a popcorn wall, but it has a little bit of, you know, that's the only thing I can think of. So, in terms of easy put up, these are getting a low grade, but they're still really cool. And I haven't tested these ones yet, but for those of you who missed it, my Nanoleaf panels, they're in the box behind me, surprisingly didn't actually break. They didn't actually break. They fell off the wall and crashed all over the floor, but they didn't break. As far as I can tell, they all still work. Demolish the wall and replace with the metal wall. I mean, that's what I'm working on. Look at this on the floor. I'm working on it. I was working on other stuff last night, and I'd love to show you guys what some of that other stuff I'm working on is. Right, the entire wall did not fall down is like the second best thing that could have happened. So yeah, hey everybody, we're going to be... Oh, this is my painting! You guys can see it now. I never thought about that. This is my watercolor painting that I got for $25 at a thrift store, and it's worth like $800. But I still haven't put it on my wall. I'm just hoarding it. I like looking at it, even if it's sideways. It's okay. It's the joys of moving. Show? Do you want to see? Like, proper? It's very beautiful. Let's see if I can lift it up. Today is Thursday, May 16th in Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, let's, oh, the hair. Okay, see if I can lift it up. Excuse me, Mr. Air Purifier. Are you guys watching hoping I drop it? I would be. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Like, the frame's probably worth more than 25 bucks alone. Look at this. I really apologize. I forgot who the artist is. I researched it all a while ago. I wrote it all down somewhere. Look at this. Beautiful. It's even better in person. It's got a lot more subtle shading and stuff like that, and subtle little line details. So pretty. So pretty. Ah! I moved the chair out of the way onto the like metal post down there, and I didn't realize that I hadn't removed it, and I sat down and I almost fell off. And yeah, you saw. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Patrick, thank you so much. As someone that... Plazy. Oh my god. Plazy felt a need to say, as someone with a huge nose, I'd have to say you have a great nose, Swtorista, honestly. I'm gonna go on to the news. Plazy, thank you. I like my nose quite a bit. It makes me easy to recognize. But oh my gosh. Okay. Can you guys help provide some morals to her? How am I supposed to move on after that? You fell in love with watercolors recently? Oh my gosh. Is Hele here? Hele also really likes watercolors. They like to paint with it. Yeah, super, super cool. I have another painting in my living room of Arizona. That's one's worth 700, one's worth 800, and I got them both for very little. Most important thing about garage sale and thrift store shopping for art, though, you better like it. If you get it, if you like it, doesn't really matter what it's worth. Patrick says, if you had the chance to make a 2,000% return but risk losing 100% of your principal, what would you choose? The math is simple. There's no way to define the value of a single chip, but I believe the chip is worth a miracle. Is that from Solo or something else? Or something else? Yeah, I should definitely put something in the wall in the background. The goal is to put the big metal sheet. Right, that's the end game goal. I have a question. Says Mike. Hey Mike, I have two level 80 datacrons, but the story won't count for legendary status. Correct. Do I have to do something, or do I have to do all the story anyway? So if you have, Mike, it depends what you actually have. And I'm just going to go through the options just so everybody else can see them too. So there is two... Plazy. Plazy says, haha, sorry if I made you feel embarrassed. Plazy, there's, I don't know why, but there's this one crazy person who likes to come in here and make rude comments about appearances, who's clearly, taken some kind of good drugs, but, just cracks me up. Thank you, I think. All over the floor. So there is two different types of boosts in the game. So there's the Master's Datacron. And I think this is the one that you're saying you have. You're saying you have two of these. This will basically take your character and boost them for whatever level they are. If that's what you have, cool. And they'll boost you up to level 80. It does not make any change in the story. You use the item. It sends your character their ship. They get boosted to level 80. Gives you a little box of gear. And that's really all there is to it. There's not any additional things. It will not count for legendary status. If you wanted to get legendary status, you would go run the story. The good news is for legendary status, though, if you have these and you're planning to use them for whatever reason, you'll be doing the story with all your level 80 abilities. So it might go even faster. You'll have your stealth at like level 1, or rather on the first planet, you'll have your stealth on Tython or whatever like that, or your go fast ability, or you'll have all your combat abilities so you can kill things really fast, you know? Generally still useful to have, but no. It's the only way to get those level 80 datacrons from buying them with Cartel coins. Yes and no. So this is the source. This is where they come from, these specific ones, the level 80 datacrons. I wish they hadn't called them datacrons. It kind of makes things confusing. The other way to get them would it be called Master's Datacron? Yeah, the other way to get them would be from the Galactic Trade Network. You can get them for about 400 million. So they're very expensive. And the people who are selling them in the first place, that's where they got them, from the cartel market. There was actually a sale like 2 weeks ago. And that's basically it. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Mike. And you guys, today's a great day to ask questions. You're more than welcome to ask questions today, because I'm mostly going to be derping around. Let's go over the news. Your set bonus guide no longer accurate as of 3 days ago. As of 3 days ago? What changed? Did you die? Wait, what set bonus guide? Are you talking about implants? Set bonuses don't exist anymore. It's certainly a questionable day. All over the floor. What do you mean, Dedo? What do you mean, you Dedo? Give me more details. And Imp Splinter, I hope that answered your question as well. Okay, I think I've caught up mostly with chat. Hey, everyone over on YouTube as well. I see you guys. Hi. We have Gamer Gods was working on a Sith Marauder, and I think they just got their first stronghold. So have fun. And it looks like they're gunning for Tatooine. A lot of our friends here really like the Tatooine stronghold. They like have it fully decorated and stuff like that. Doc says, why don't you have legendary status? Oh, I do. We're explaining this to other friends. I did that quite a while ago because it was fun. Yeah, this isn't actually a bad price. 400 million. It's crazy. It's crazy how much it's changed over the years. Armor set bonus. Oh, I see. These used to offer. Oh, wait, what part is not correct about it, actually? Oh, Kai Zykin doesn't exist anymore. That's true. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, Jedi. If you wanted to collect those set bonus armors, just as a heads up, they're available instead from the set bonus droid in a very similar way. Thanks, yeah. Very similar way. Gotcha. Yeah, that's on my to-do list to edit, but I'll show you guys what I'm working on in the meantime. They're very related, though. That one is technically next on the list, or like armors. Hey, Sombrerotron, can we convince her to try Star Rail? If Montego's here? Oh, Montego likes Honky Star Rail. That's what he was talking about earlier. Got it. Oh, he was quoting Honky Star Rail earlier. Got it. I'm glad some of you guys recommended it. On both YouTube and Twitch, you guys knew that quote. Flip of the coin. Is that from The Gambler? So I'm going to laugh. All right. So sale of the day is the Advanced Scout Walker for 750 Cartel coins. However, there is the ongoing sale. We weren't sure what time it would end today. The Cartel sale seems to still be running. Sometimes they turn it off manually and sometimes they let it like run just a little longer, you know? So if you want to see any of the sales that are on today, there's some really, really good ones. I would get them now before they go away kind of thing. So there is a mount called the Deep Stalker Acolyte mount. I think it's super cool, but it is kind of creepy bug-like. But if you do like this little guy, big guy, it's 90 Cartel coins. So quite cheap. And you likely have those earning them for free if you've never spent any yet. There's also a sale on item modifications section. 4 different color crystals are on sale for like 50 Cartel coins each. I highly recommend just picking these up. Then you can have some more choices for spacebar being your characters. There's Advanced Purple Outline, which has like basically it's 2 different types of purple. So white, dark purple, Mace Windu purple. There's Advanced Blue Gray. So that has a light gray center, a skyish blue middle, and a dark blue outline. It's kind of cool how these have multiple colors, and their thickness is adjustable as well, or rather the devs have it be adjustable. You can see here like the core is a very thin gray line, and here it's a thick white line with a thin middle line and a thick outer line. This one is a thin middle line, I guess normal sized middle line, center line, normal sized outer glow. I know what they would be called in Photoshop terms. I don't know what they're called in SWTOR terms. This one is the red gray eviscerating crystal. It's got a light red center core. It's got a normal red middle, and it's got like a dark red, dark gray outline. It's kind of weird. There's definitely some fantasy crystals, not canon at all. And white gray eviscerating crystal could be a good alternative to a true white crystal. Kind of cool. Probably a little more muted. Oh gosh, look at that glow right there. Whoa! Nice. Rockalatte says I got the crystal colors and the dark Marauder armor set. Yeah, this one's a really cool set. I really like the cape as it does some really interesting things with dyes. It is 720 Cartel coins, so I'm not like featuring it because it's still kind of expensive, but if it's something you want, it's good to get. This is what I like. Where is it that it does that? Oh, maybe it's not this set that I'm thinking of. Totally thought it was. Let's see. Let me try a different. Where's the ugliest color combo? Here we go. Perfect. Oh no, I guess it's a little bit. You can kind of see it. I can see it on one of my characters. You can see like it's kind of whitish at the top. And oh yeah, it is. And it's darker purple at the bottom. It gives it a bit of a gradient. It looks really good. I've got like a teal, I think a teal dye in there that I'm like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Oh, here we go. Here you can see it. Here you can see a lot better. You've got the dark red at the bottom and the bright red at the top. Curious, why do you play this game in the morning? Hey, Danny, that's a great question. Let's go back to the news. I used to work in Los Angeles, and I was commuting about 1 to 2 hours a day to get there. And when we started working at home from COVID, I I suddenly had those 2 hours back every morning. Like, I was like, what do I do with them? So I started streaming in the morning. I now only do this, or rather only cover Star Wars The Old Republic, run the website is the big thing. But this time zone was already like established. It was already a big part of my day. So I really like rolling out of bed and come playing with you guys, even though it's not like the prime time for everybody to come watch. What do you think of the shiny dye from Galactic Season 6? Purple and gold certainly is a color. You would have used those 2 hours to sleep. But I already had a sleeping schedule at the time. Okay, so the collection sale is still running today. We don't know for how long today. The Cartel sale is still running today. Like I showed off some of those best items. The other ones I was showing off was, oh yeah, the salsa dance. BioWare, don't, Broadsword, if you hear me, don't end the sale yet. You know what? You know what? Hang on. I'm going to go buy a bunch of salsa dyes. That's it. That's it. Okay, when's my next party going to be? My next party would be sometime in April or March, right? For my birthday? Or May the 4th, that would come after. And then sometimes we celebrate milestones. But I don't know what kind of milestone we'd be celebrating next. Because for a while we were celebrating milestones on YouTube, but we're kind of past that point. There's like no milestone I'm going to hit on YouTube. I'm so far from reaching like the next milestone. It's like, with the rate that I'm making videos, it just ain't going to happen. So, 2025, yeah. Friday is a milestone. Is that a milestone for making it through the day? Oh, nice. You live in Northridge? Very cool, Danny. Very, very neat. So, yeah, I'm sure you've been to Los Angeles before and seen the traffic. Okay, so who's gonna hold all my salsa emotes? Hang on. I know I have a character already who's holding a bunch of my emotes, so we should probably put it on that character. Flourish emotes. Oh my god. Flourish emotes times 159. Is that still true? Why the frick do I still have 159 flourish emotes? I remember giving a bunch away already. I already like gave half of them away. hang on. Wow, retconned. I did a 1 to 75 yesterday. Holy cow. That was a non-stop. How long did you play? Did you remember to go to the bathroom and eat and stuff? I hope so. Make sure you go get some outside time today. Are the Opal Tilipet and mount codes more or less non-existent now? Ducky, they're as existent as they were before, and more get released technically every month. But I would say there's less active creators, so I don't know how you go about getting one. I know today in Tor, Cal, aka Cal, does lots of giveaways on his Discord and stuff like that. I usually only do them during special events. Oh my gosh, there's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There's 80 right there. Another 80 here. Minus 1. 159. Oh my god, why do I have so many? We use these during an event and I gave most of them away. What? Can I have some emotes? You can next time we do an event, Jedi. That's what they're there for. Not randomly. I don't have the patience to trade them all away. But okay, so how much salsa do we buy? That wasn't even salsa. That was like from an event like 5 years ago or something. I think that was from the event that you guys can see in the starter screen where everyone's on the fleet. Bam, this is how I get carpal tunnel. Right now is a great time to ask questions if you want, because I'm just gonna click the button. Let's see if I can do the news off the top of my head. So now might be the very last time, I'm unsure if it will still be valid, might be till the end of today, is to log into the game and get a free pet to celebrate May the 4th. It was running all the way until May 16th. You do have to log into the actual game, and the pet will be waiting for you in your mailbox. If you're already logged in, like if you don't see it, you might need to like log in, log out. Usually fixes it, and it'll be on all your current and future characters in their mailbox on all servers. Awesome. Little free Darth Maul inspired box floating droid pet. You got scammed and lost all your credits? What happened? What'd you do? Did you give someone your password because they said they would go to the secret location on Ilum and double your credits? I once got scammed of a bunch of items in RuneScape because someone told me they would give me a bunch of free stuff give me some crafting supplies because they saw I was crafting. And the reason I got scammed is because there were so many actual nice people who would actually give me free stuff for no reason because they saw I was working on stuff. Very sweet. And then they brought me to an area where they could kill you. And then they killed me and took my stuff. Luckily, I think I had most of it in the bank, but is there a bank, or I had it in a safe spot? Whatever you want to say. Someone tricked me into buying a saber with payment half up front. Oh, no! Oh, wow. You got... Yeah, so you wanted a rare saber, and he was like, give me half up front? Dang, I'm sorry. There's a reason that the trade function in-game works the way it does. It's very specific. Oh, these won't fit in my inventory, will they? Hang on. Oh gosh, claim. You not have enough space in your inventory? Okay, let's just refund the ones that don't fit. Hang on. We'll put these tacticals in the bank. Executioner's Maw? Yeah, there's a reason the trade function works the way it does in game, and I'm sure you know that now. But it's there to help prevent scams. That's why it has all the additional checks and balances. Like, it'll make sure both people confirm. It'll show you exactly what you're trading. It'll show you the trade tax and everything like that. Oh, my dear. I'm sorry. Good news about that, by the way. You can opt out of PvP in the wilderness now. It wasn't even in the wilderness! It wasn't even the wilderness. I knew vague... Wait, is there more emotes in there? What was that? Hang on. What was that? What did I just see? I was cleaning out my banks the other day. Oh, these are all the salsas. Okay. That's fine. Those are known entities. Oh, you hope you have chips to go with that salsa? Hey, Intezar. I like chips and salsa. Okay, let's see. How many more are going to fit? Okay, looks like... Okay, hang on. Let's look up salsa over here. Salsa. Inventory. Let me take a screenshot of this. For posterity. Salsa. Hang on. Red Portal at Clan Wars or a PvP world. It was a beach. It was a beach place that I hadn't been to at the time yet, so I didn't really know about it. What's the most effective way to make credits since OEM and RPMs only yield 15 mil? I'm pretty sure it's still the same. Other than buying and selling things on the GTN with very careful cautiousness, or earning cartel coins like through achievements and buying stuff there maybe? Hey, Kaleli. Kaleli says, I'm lazy to die from the Galactic Season reward track this season. In what way is it different than the Valentine's Day one? Any chance of a preview? Yeah, let's see if we can go check that out. I'm actually curious now because someone asked me earlier what I thought about it. Okay. Deal of the century. Why not buy 80 of them? Let's make sure to put an alt on this because it's not clear what it is from the text. A screenshot of SWTOR where the inventory is full of 80 copies of the salsa dance, and it shows it is 25cc in the sales window. Yeah. Okay, we got the alt tag. And then I have something important I need to put in this. Oh, yeah. Okay, it is. Are you ready? It is the salsa dance emoji. And do you know how many deal of this century? This is what we're going to do. Oh, we need to put the SWTOR tag. Can we fit any more dancing emojis? Oh, what? Not enough. One too many. Okay. Done. Okay. Anyways, back to the news. Oh no, I wanted to take a look at that die. Actually, let's take a look at this character. Oh, Kaleli says, can we have a preview of the Valentine's die? But I don't have access to it. Does anyone have the Valentine's die on their character? So the Valentine's die is very relevant to what I'm working on today. Or rather, what I've been working on the last couple of dies is I've been working on updating my list of dies on Swtorista.com/dies. Dies. Say it until it loses all meaning. If someone makes a die pun, I'm literally gonna ban you. I can't handle them anymore. I'm sorry. Who's bringing the chips? I hope somebody does bring the chips. They're tasty. Is my spreadsheet crashing because there's too many pictures? Oh, it's loading. It's very slowly loading. Okay, so we have the pearlescent purple and metallic gold dye module. And that's the one on the track. That's the one on the track right here. And then the one that is the quote-unquote Valentine's dye module is metallic red and metallic pink dye module. So they are quite different. They don't actually overlap in colors. They're just both vaguely have pink. Sort of, visually. Salsa. Oh, man. I want some chips. Merlin says, been working on it for the past several dyes. What are you working on, Merlin? Wait, what are you working on? What are you working on for dyes? Deaster says, I don't want to get banned today. Good. Good life choice. The pun's not worth it. Good. Where's the salsa red dye at? Damn it. By the way, if you guys haven't seen this salsa emote, it's a really good deal. It's a really good deal. Look at this. It's such a fun dance. It really is. And you can spin around in a circle if you want to while you're doing it. It's very animated. That's why I like it. It's got a lot of good movements and stuff like that. Back into the dyes, and on a Thursday too. Okay, what else were we going to do? The news. If you haven't already yet, it might not be too late to pick up the Malgus Wen code on SWTOR.com. Oh, that's what I said. Sorry. What did I actually say? Been working on it for the past several dyes. Oh my god! No! Okay, we're waiting for update 7.5 that we're excited about. Should be coming out sometime this month is my guess. We've been on the public test server quite a bit, both me and Zach. And it's coming along. It's on the 3rd iteration. I don't know when it'll be done. Update 7.4.1 is the most recent one that's actually like in the game. PvP Season 5 is currently running. Yeah, the dye brain rot is real. I learned the term brain rot the other day. Not like, I think that term's always been around, I'm sure, but exactly what it means, like, almost scrolling through stuff where your brain just kind of melts out your ears. It's kind of vaguely stupid, not really that entertaining, but a little bit. The nightlife event is coming up on July 9th with a new reward. The Dantooine Abundance Festival, we got a bunch of information on Swtorista.com/events, which is what I would like you guys to check out over on YouTube if you want to learn more about anything I talked about during the news. I think that's it. Yeah, Rackle event running right now if you want it for sure. And I didn't see anything on the dev tracker. Yeah, okay. So what have I been working on? I've been working on this dye spreadsheet very slowly, trying to collect information, update my information, because I do already have Swtorista.com/dyes. It's going to be real funny because it's going to be green screened out. Let's go to the green section. What is green? It doesn't exist. I've been working on this. This is, I think I haven't updated it since quite a while. Not recently. It was like almost 4 years ago that I updated it fully, the proper update. Oh, Hootie wants to know where I'm from. Hey there, I'm Canadian, but I live in California with Mr. Swtorista. So I have been doing a really good job at keeping a list of things that I'm supposed to be working on. By the way, there's a picture of my lights here. This is what the lights looked like before they fell off the wall. Behold this. Lights on the floor. Awesome lights before they fell off the wall. Okay. Canadian. Yes, exactly. Are you gonna make a diagram too? Get out of here. Yes, isn't that cute? They're from Nanoleaf, but they're not sticking to the wall. I'm very upset about it. Website updates. No, we're doing just dyes. So if you have ever wondered like how much work goes into creating these types of projects. So creating a guide like a guide about the nightlife event is still a lot of work. It is a ton of work. But for the most part, I can just sit down and write it and run around in game and look at stuff. Stop looking at my eyes. But yeah, I do have beautiful eyes. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try and be humble. I got hella lucky with the eyeball inheritance game. Nothing else. The eyeballs, though, I got them. Are we doing Ruins of Null? Eventually, when I'm done talking about dyes. Allô, Tarquet? Comment ça va? So I'm working on this dye project, and this dye project is a lot different, and that goes for any of the databases on the site, because I have to, one, collate all the information, which can be hard to find, because sometimes the information doesn't exist anywhere else. I can't, like, steal it from another website. Wouldn't do that in the first place, but you're doing good, Tarkin? Awesome. I'm doing pretty good. I have a cold. How would I say I think I have a cold in French? I have a sore throat. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not feeling sick otherwise. And so I have to collate all the information. I wouldn't steal it from another website to start with, but I can't like double check anything. There's nowhere to like verify information because no one has this database up anywhere. There used to be Tor Fashion and Dolphy, but those ones were out of date to start with. Yeah, I think it's probably allergies. That's my guess. I was sneezing all yesterday too. Then I have to code it. Then I have to import all the information in a spreadsheet. So that's basically what this is. This will actually turn into this. This will actually still exist in the background. This is a spreadsheet. And it will be turned into what's called a database table. And it will look almost exactly the same in the background. It won't have any pictures. The pictures will just be links. And it's just basically lists of information. And then I code it to pull that list of information and format it in a way that is really nice to look at, you know, like nice to browse and nice to search and stuff like that. And then I need to make sure to write any information down about how to get that stuff. What language do you code this in? Hey, Doc. I don't know if it's the most efficient language or anything like that, but it's the one that I learned in school, so it's the one I'm most comfortable with. I wrote it in basic website is HTML, and then the coding is in PHP, and then some stuff is sometimes in JavaScript. I think this specific project, there isn't any JavaScript. It's just PHP. Nothing fancy, you know? I hate so much about that I'm making accidental puns. I kind of want to scream about it. And then I also set up this coding here. This coding, these filters say, Dear database table, please find any of the dyes that have yellow in the secondary column. And that's why I have to get this spreadsheet so correct and have so many different like lines. Have so many different fields for data. Because if I don't, then you won't be able to use the site as efficiently, right? It's not like a text guide. You can just put whatever you want. If you're missing data, big whatever, you know? And the better, the more correct I do it the first time that I upload it, the better. And then there's like some stuff that you will never actually see visually on the page, but is important. So I was trying to figure out what I have a dye color. So I have this column called dye color. I have primary dye, secondary dye, and I also have category. Color filter will automatically search anything that has purple in either column. So I was like, what the hell is this color? Dye color first. Oh, wait, no, dye color. Just dye color second. There's one that's just dye color, and I was like, what the hell are you? Uh-oh. Where's my dye color column? Did it die? Is it secret? Is it safe? Did I delete it? It's okay, I have a backup somewhere. But I needed if you wanted to have all the dyes showing just by color in a giant rainbow, which I certainly did. I certainly did. How would you sort those? You would have to pick a color for each one and then sort them by that. Oh my gosh. So I did that too. So there's like 350 dyes? No, I lied. 250 dyes, give or take. And I'm making really good progress. I made myself a really good checklist, each little task that I need to do. I need to add some more coding at this point, but I'm pretty close to finishing the actual spreadsheet. But I ran across a conundrum. I ran across a conundrum that I'd love to share with you guys. Does anyone know if the Shady Gambler die module in SWTOR actually exists? I found it mentioned in this article from 2018, but can't find any proof of it actually existing or other mention of it. So I posted about it. A couple people were interested. Some people said they'd seen it. They remembered it, but they didn't have it now because it came out in 2018. We actually had a designer who said, it should be. I remember making it and the double agent die, which I was also curious about. They were both solo inspired when the movie came out. So, how can I get information about dies and preview them if they practically don't exist? How? How do I do that? It's impossible. I reach out to the community. This is what I do. This is a whole nother step of creating stuff on a large scale, you know, when you're trying to do it really correct and there's no actual data. You have to reach out and see if someone else can find it. So if anybody has the Shady Gambler die module or the double agent die module, I'm trying to find someone who has it. If all you have it on is an outfit, I guess I'll take it. But I'm trying to find someone who has the item, ideally. And these items, I'm still not entirely sure if they exist. So that has been my life this whole little while, has been working on the dies. And I think the next project after that is I have to do some more coding on a different project. And then I think it's dive into the armor project. Because, oh my god, it needs a lot of work. All right, I am done yakking. I promise we're actually going to go play some video game now, 40 minutes later. So I'm going to be running what's called Ruins of Null. And I have been working on a little guide called Flashpoint Story Mechanics. And part of the reason I'm making it is because I have such a rough... Phantom wants to know I have a bay full of Kaizyken dies. No! Actually, it won't be in there. Interestingly enough, I just finished researching those. And I opened up a bunch of my own bags too, because I was like, maybe there's something in there that I'm missing. Overall, there's some cool stuff in those bags that I don't think I realized. And I actually added them all to the daily login guides if you guys want to read more about that. Is this another solo day? Thank you, Montego. Yeah, another solo day. Till I get it right alone. I don't want to run with others. My general mantra there. Hey, Vicky. Hey. So I put a whole guide about what could be in the Kaizyken Satchel of Dies here because I didn't really know exactly what would be in there. But yeah, the rarest one you can get out of there, I think, is the white and pink die, mostly because that's really expensive on the reputation for for the bounty hunt event. But yeah, it'll show you exactly what could possibly be in there, but I certainly don't need them, if that makes sense. Luckily, I've gotten them all by now. Hey, Rukar. Kai Daizyken. Yes! The Daiken. Yes! Hi, can someone, without giving spoilers, why the Acolyte is getting so much hate? Oh, hey, Senzu. You're talking about the new TV show? I don't know if I'm quite the right person to ask, because I sometimes have distaste for certain parts of Star Wars, but I don't think I hate any of it. Figgies, go ahead and ask, Figgy. It's set in the High Republic area. I think that might be a lot of it. But likely a lot of it is more... I'm for those of you who aren't watching, I'm making a blah, blah, blah stupid hand motion. There is one of the main actors is... I think there's two main actors from what I interpreted from the trailer. The trailer looked awesome. I'm very excited. One is we researched all this. One of this is I think The Apprentice is a black actor, which is uncommon to see in Star Wars as a main character. And then second, the other main actor, the daddy, not the daddy, Master and Apprentice. The Master shall be singing for me where? I see. She was singing that last night in person. Is the main actor for Squid Games, which I believe is Korean, correct? Yeah? Yeah, it's getting hate for clicks. Yes. So very important thing to know. When you're making YouTube videos, when you're making content, if you want to get money, and we don't really do this in this channel, so I'm sorry I don't make that much money. Squid Games is Korean? Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad I got that right. Senzu. There may be a little bit more to it, but honestly, that's a lot of it. But here's the important thing to know, Senzu. When you want to make money on YouTube, you must have people watch your videos in high quantities. The higher people watch it, the more money you get. Like, to be clear, some of my videos make like $10 total, like overall time. If not a lot of people watch them. Like, they're very not, you don't make a lot of money per video unless you have literally millions of people watching a video. You can't really do that full time. West Virginia, country mama, Shelby, shut up! I'm gonna start singing. And one of the most successful ways to get people to watch your videos is to evoke their emotions in one end or the other. Polarizing content. For whatever reason, people watch this shit. Sorry, watch it in abundance. It's not necessarily good for them all the time, but this is what they click and they watch, and then they click ads. I don't know. See ads and click ads. So either very awesome stuff or very horrible stuff. This isn't necessarily clickbait. I don't know if it's quite the right word for it. That term's kind of evolved over time, but polarizing content gets the clicks for sure. So even if the creator doesn't necessarily hold that opinion very strongly, it monetarily behooves them to share that point of view, make a thumbnail that looks like the video is trying to make that point of view, and make a title that make it looks that point of view. I bet you some of the videos have those crazy titles and like thumbnails, and then they're actually not that terrible in the end. Or you can make a music video. Yes, Jack Wonder. I guess you could do that. Can we make one right now? Shelby put me a song in chat. Let me find it. She put the words. Shelby. Where's your song? It's okay. I already know the words. Country bones, take me home to the place where they belong. Bones don't belong in West Virginia. They belong in your body. Can't remember why she was singing that last night. Yeah, so we had a nice question about healing as well. Yes, very positive or very negative. The engagement has been farmed. Yep, exactly. So part of it is like the demand is there. Y'all are the ones watching that stuff and giving them money. Yeah, so apparently there's also some statements from the director, which I have not seen, to be honest, yet. Figgy had a question earlier, right? Figgy says, I choose the gunslinger, bounty hunter, but I don't know if it's good or solid DPS choice. Sorry for my broken English. Hey, Figgy, what is your first language? You don't happen to speak French, do you? Oh, wait. So we have a wonderful little chart. We have a chart. We have some stats. The gunslinger is one of 48 different choices you can make for all the disciplines in the game. She once said, I like to make men uncomfortable. Oh, I see how that could be taken out of context. Gotcha. That's certainly a phrase. I'd love to hear more surrounding it on my own time, but I got it. You're Chilean Spanish. Awesome. Very cool. Hola. I don't know any Chilean Spanish. I'm sorry. I'm in California. I'm learning little bits here and there so I can talk to my neighbors, but it's Mexican Spanish for the most part. Okay, so here's this chart. And sadly, Gunslinger is... Where is it? It's Gunslinger is Scoundrel, right? So Gunslinger actually has 3 options within it. I'm sorry. So you could be a dirty fighting. You could be a sharpshooter, I think. Oh, I can never remember which ones. There's 3 options within it. I've linked to this chart in chat, but the most important thing that you need to know is that unless you're doing the most difficult content in the game, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's a saboteur, dirty fighting, and sharpshooter. Thank you. I don't play the gunslinger very much. You use dirty fighting. Okay, use dirty fighting. Where is it in the list? Oh, look. fine. It's not at the bottom. It's not at the top, but it's not at the bottom of the list. But even if you're playing something on the very bottom of the list, that sharpshooter and marksmanship, which is an option of the gunslinger, it's fine. It's totally fine. Unless you're doing the most difficult content in the game, which is nightmare mode operations or very high skill PvP. It is totally fine. Our friend Montego is here, says, I was using sharpshooter and everything up into the game until I went to one of the hardest operations. So, totally fine. Totally fine. Why did I for 1 second think you're going to pull up a statistic about what languages your viewers speak? I don't have that information. Hey, can everyone help me right now? Both everyone on YouTube and Twitch. Can you take half a second and type in chat what languages you guys speak? Like, I know most of you speak English. Put that if you speak only English. But if you speak more than one, say English and whatever else. Whatever other language. Figgy says Chilean Spanish. Ah! We have, most of us speak English. Wow! PZ also speaks Mandarin Chinese. We have Veracity who speaks German. We have Jedi who speaks Arabic. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, Mick speaks Danish. DCH speaks Gamoran. Yo, I speak English and Portuguese. Awesome. Hey, Nier. Thanks for stopping by for the first time. Shelby speaks in sarcasm. Intezar speaks a little French and Orabesh and Mandoa. English and German, slightly German. Ducky speaks Maori. Wow. Okay. Patrick speaks Czech. Right. I think Czech is Patrick's main language, right? Patrick, do you feel very comfortable speaking in English after spending so much time on streams? Jedi speaks Arabic. Awesome. Merlin is learning Norwegian. Nice. French correlation between sharpshooter class and the French. English, but only as a joke. Oh, wow. Val speaks German and Korean. Yeah, I knew you spoke... I think I knew you spoke German, Val. I didn't know you spoke Korean. That's awesome. We have quite a few Germans in here. M. Cavish is German, English, French, Italian, and 30-plus programming languages. Dang! I've got like two programming language, English, French, and learning Ojibwe, right? With your daughter, right? That's awesome. Iceberg Züchter. I have no idea how to say your name. English and German. Makes sense by the name. English 2 and learning Portuguese. Nice. English and at one time some Mando. Senzu says, I'm Dutch. Yeah. Rurikar, stop listing your coding languages, you little poop. Over on the YouTube side of things, Nelson also speaks English and Portuguese. Is it because of the time zone? For those of you who live somewhere where you speak Portuguese, what time is it? What time is it for you? Because for me, it's like in the morning. It's like 9 a.m. Dumorte speaks English and Spanish and a little French. English and Swedish, says Kalali. Yeah, that's right. Kalali, thank you for sharing. Nisasi, she says, I speak English and Afrikaans. Mads is English and Danish. Dumorte says English and bad English. Dazakis's first language is Romanian, but they also speak English, French, Spanish, and some Farsi. Yeah, hell yeah. We have some people from all over. Oh my gosh. Are links allowed? Go for it, Ducky, as long as it's SWTOR or topical. I can vouch for Intesar's Orabesh skills. Nice. Oh, Patrick says I prefer English to speaking speech to Czech. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're welcome, Figgy. Thanks for stopping by to ask. Okay, in Brazil, it's either 1 a.m. in the morning or just after lunch. I'm not sure which one. Akilgan says where they live, it is, speaking Portugal, it is almost 3 p.m. Sarah says for them where they live, it's almost, oh my god, I'm bad at math, 4. Veracity says it's 5. Okay, so perfect. So lots of places where they speak Portuguese. It's a great time for the stream. Can someone teach me some Portuguese for, oh, I need to know how to say good morning and good afternoon. Because good morning from where I am and good afternoon, oh, that's cool. And good afternoon for you guys where you are. Oh, okay. Ducky just linked something interesting. This extension displays the countries your current viewers are coming from. Oh, that's so cool. Would I just... Is there something I have to do? Or would I just install it in the... Boa tarde? Bom dia is good morning. Okay, so in Spanish, we say buenos dias. Buenos dias to my neighbors. Bom dia mano. Bom mano. Bom dia would be like good day, right? Bom dia. Aww. Aww. Okay, are we actually going to run Ruins of Null? Okay, I'm determined to actually play some content. No more geolocations, everybody. So I'm running Ruins of Null, and my goal is to try and run it at a decent pace. We had some of our friends run this in the background while I was playing it in a previous time, and they wrote down how long it took them. I think it took me 29 minutes. It was kind of ridiculous. We had a 27-minute, Val did a 19-minute run by going hella fast, and a 24-minute run more normal. Oh, you got squelched for using too many emotes? I didn't even know you could. I don't have any moderation set up on my channel that I know of apart from like certain naughty words. Are story quests still locked behind a season pass thing? Hey, Dumorte, are you asking like, do you need a subscription to unlock the story? Like the expansions? If so, the answer is yes. You'd need to subscribe if you don't have access to any more stories. But there's still some available. Okay, we're going to run Ruins of Null. I believe in myself. Ruins of Null. Where are you? I'm pretty sure I literally abandoned it last time and left on the final boss because I was so cranky. 99% sure that's what happened. Ruins of Null. You guys ready to start my timer for me? DCH says, guess I'm chopped liver? Sure are. Absolutely. Do people speak in Portuguese where you live, DCH? Sweet shades, thank you. Thank you, keeping the sun out of my eyes. It's going to be a solo run. The goal is to see how fast I can run it, and my goal is to try and do it at a decent pace. Dumorte says, no, I was subbed, but then it was changed where you got to advance through the seasonal passing to unlock story-related quests. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. Are you talking about Galactic Seasons? Are you talking about this? So the story that's related to Galactic Seasons is a very, very side story. Very, very side story. It exists. There is story here. You do have to progress through the track to get it, but it is not part of the main story at all. But yes, it still exists. We're currently on building a foundation. Do people speak what? Do people speak Portuguese where you live? I know there was one more question I wanted to get before I go. Oh, Ducky, do you have my Discord? Would you mind sending me there so I don't lose it? That's cool. When the subscription ends, says Figgy, will I use the second playstyle or is it permanent? You don't lose it, but you no longer can access it while you're free to play. You'd need to resubscribe to be able to swap between them. You stay whichever the last one you chose was. So if you're looking to unsubscribe, Figgy, make sure to choose which combat style you want to be in and then leave it alone. It'll stay that way. In Tennessee, they speak broken English. Bum tarde, boa tarde, and bum dia mano. Okay, we are starting at 9:02. Let's go! 9:02. So what did we learn? We learned that all of these guys here can just be stealthed right past. We don't even need to talk to them. We don't need to talk to their dog. We don't need to talk to their mom. We don't need to talk to their grandpa. We don't need to talk to their hairdresser. We don't need to talk to their Sith apprentice. We don't need to talk to their missing Jedi master. All of the above. We do. We're gonna open the mini map on the side. How do I do that? We do need to fight these guys. Oh my god. How do I open my mini map? There it is. Because we need to hit all 3 of these. Okay, good. We have Eric Jorgen here. I think I could go faster if he was a DPS instead of a healer, but that increases the chances of me getting really cranky by a lot. By like not paying attention. So I got 1 of 3. Heading towards the stairs along the path. Just gonna keep following it. Nice. Not trying to do anything fancy or sneak around. That's what I learned. Just follow the path. Heal companion also might make bigger pulls possible. LOL, not for me. We tried that. I think we tried that last time and I just died and was very cranky about it. This character is not very well geared and I'm not playing it particularly well. I just saw someone ask, how do you... Llamas? A video game? I'm wondering if llamas means something else in Portuguese. Doesn't mean the big fluffy thing. What does llamas mean? How to use something in a game. Deezer says, I can't get better gear with my character in Kotet. Should I move on to Onslaught or is it not getting better? Oh, don't worry about your gear. Deezer, until you hit level 80, don't worry about your gear. Don't stress about it at all. Just don't even really think about it unless you are actively dying all the time. Oh, you're playing tank, Rurikar. That makes more sense. I'm playing just a DPS. A bad DPS. I've got the lowest gear that I could have at level 80 at this current state of the game, so I'm just basic 324 gear. I don't even know if I have a tactical equipped. I don't think so. And my companion is, I think, rank 10? Oh, he's rank 50. So he's technically a little OP. In this Flashpoint, I'm finding, though, that the the speed of the Flashpoint has nothing to do with the speed of my influence level of my companion. So here we are just heading out the path because we're skilled and we know how to play this video game really well. It's very interesting. Some of you, since you mostly play solo stuff, you have all these like tactics for the flashpoints and for the dailies. I'm always blown away when you guys are like, I have this whole route for the dailies and I know how to do it super efficiently because I've run it so many times. It's very cool and interesting, like how like operations have strategies. The solo content absolutely does as well, but it's all about time efficiency rather than survival and success, if that makes sense, that the operations do. Ah! Murder this boss. You just stand there and kill it as fast as you can. And I just killed it slower than I could have. Gonna start remembering my... Get back here, kitty cat! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, is Lamas like faction? Paf tengo veros personaje a la República y an el Imperio. You're saying that you're playing on both sides, right? You have multiple characters? Two levels and 5% of a level. Pat, if you take a look at the PvP guide, I think I put some stats about how much points you would need. I don't think it's a lot for 2 levels. Like, you can do it, but you also need to sleep sometimes. Which I know you don't always do. Ah! This cat's taking too long to kill. I think this is part of the reason my time score was so high. Because Val, if Val's here, Val, you probably killed these enemies really, really fast, right? 1, because you're a skilled player, 2, your character is geared up here. Oh, is llama? Does it mean name? Looks like Figgy's playing a bounty hunter. Paltas Gaming. Look at me. I'm trying to interpret ancient sigils of Portuguese. You just standing in the triangle gave me OCD. Listen, it's not causing me any harm. Look at my health bar. It's literally doing nothing to me. I should probably be telling Eric Jorgen to attack instead of heal. Palta is avocado. But what is llama? Oh! Is it L-L-A-M-A or is it maybe I-A-M-A? Swtorista, do you think stealth saves you enough time in this flashlight to be worth it? Oh yeah, for sure. Personally, yes. Yeah, when I run things on my trooper, oh my god, it takes 5 million longer. But I guess I'm a tank. Oh, Lama means what do you call? Oh, so what do you call your characters? My characters are named. Oh, nice. See, I told you I was interpreting ancient sigils. I figured it out. Nice, thank you. Maybe those of you who know Spanish, like more traditional Mexican Spanish, or probably Spanish from Spain would probably do the trick too. How would I say I don't know that word? My neighbor is super nice. My neighbor is super nice, but he speaks next to no English. And I speak very, very little Spanish. I'm learning, going on as I go, you know. I speak French, so there's some overlap there. It's been very awkward. Sometimes I accidentally slip into French when I'm trying to talk to them and I don't know the words. But we communicate a lot with sign language. I'm very good at miming, or like body language. He saw me crouching on the floor of my driveway. Okay, I need to go left. I need to go left and not screw up. Oh, I can stealth. I can stealth. I can stealth. It's good. Oh, look at that. I did it. I can stealth. I can stealth. I can stealth. Here's gonna be a slow run, but more efficient than what I've ever done before, so we're good. Bonjour! De la France à tous! Pepperosa. Hello. Hello, Goose. I was trying to ask, how are you in Spanish? So I was crouching in my driveway. SoundClan, welcome to Swtorista. A bit of SWTOR and a lot of being a translator droid. Hell yeah. You guys are so nice. I love when you guys share from all the weird stuff from where you're about. I learned recently that one of my SWTOR friends lives in a co-op. A co-op in Vancouver? Which was super cool. That or another expensive place in Canada, and she was telling me all about it. This is the kind of stuff that I would not learn otherwise. Like, I love it. I love learning all weird stuff from you guys that I wouldn't, not weird, but stuff that I wouldn't learn about otherwise. Ugh, I'm getting lost. It's okay. Not too lost. Co-op is better than PvP. So I was crouching in my driveway because my garage has little creatures in it that I did not want in it, and I figured one of the best ways to stop the little creatures from being in there is to block the holes so that they can't come in from outside, which is, I think it makes sense to me. It seems to be working good. So I was like, okay, I'll take a really close look at my garage and its steel and the wood around the edges and stuff. And I found like a 3/4 inch gap. I was very unhappy to see that. I was like, the whole damn neighborhood could crawl in here. And my neighbor saw me crouching in the driveway. I think he was asking, do you need any help? And he was walking over. I was like waving to him and being friendly, and I didn't know any of the words that I needed for I'm trying to keep the outside in the outside and I'm repairing my garage door. Okay, listen, that one didn't come up in any of the children's books. Okay, it's time to press the door and run away. Nah, okay. And so he started walking over because we were trying to chat, and he was all the way at the other end of the driveway, and I was like, I did this, the eye symbol, like eyes look down, and then I slammed the garage door shut on him, and I stuck my fingers through the gap. Then I was laughing and opened it up again, and he looked really upset when I was closing the door, like, what? And then he was laughing when I opened it. We communicate, yeah? Could someone type exclamation point story in chat for our friend Geometric? Geometric wants to know, is there a guide available for expansion story missions? I have played a few characters up to level 55, but I got a bit confuzzled. Oh, that's such an old word. That's wonderful. By the amount of playable content after that point. You are not at all wrong to be confused. There is so much content, and so I put together a really in-depth guide to help you figure out where you are in the story. Start by figuring out where you are now. You probably finished the Rise of the Cartel expansion. That's my guess. And there's some littler content in between, but your general next step is probably Shadow of Revan based on your level, but I don't actually know. You could be in a totally different spot. Okay, I'm going. It's been 10 minutes already, dang. I feel like I've gotten distracted, but I've been doing okay. I've been doing better than before. I did go the correct directions. I only pulled like one mob I wasn't supposed to. Like correct vague direction. If you go up to the right instead, that loses so much time. It's super annoying. Now I can go left down the path. Is it common to get bombarded by a nearby country while doing an operation? Unfortunately, sometimes yes. Not where I live, that's for sure. We've, because we do have friends from all over, shit gets real sometimes, what can I say? What the F is an inch? Here, I'll sing you. Oh, no, I don't. Aww. No, kitty cat, come back. Oh, man. I learned this last time, but I forgot. If you jump down here, this stupid extra strong enemy is in the way. You're overly strong, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna kill him fast. So, I opened the door and he's like laughing. Is there not a button here? Oh, interesting. This is where it's been for me every other time, I think. We'll go check out some other locations. He did. He said the word Ayuda. Ayuda. And I didn't know that word. I don't know if he said necesito, but he said like me. He said Ayuda. I knew the word. You guys are gonna laugh. Italian word for help. I knew the word aiuto. I want to make sure I got it right. I knew the word aiuto for help. And do you know why I know the word for aiuto? Have any of you, when you were younger, read the Artemis Fowl books? In the Artemis Fowl books, fairies are real, and they have a whole culture and stuff, and they're not allowed to enter a house unless someone explicitly invites them in. So think like a vampire has to invite you in. And woman fairy, she, what's her name? I can't remember. Holly? Yeah. Is it here? So if I look in the house first, I can see if the button's there. Oh, it's not there either. Huh? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. And I figured Ayuda maybe meant help as well. So that's how I knew he was asking me for help. Is there a chance that Nightbot is just a guy trapped in your basement? That's... He does, yes, the guy... We don't really have basements in California, strangely enough. But yes, Nightbot is just a guy I keep in my closet who's got like a list of paper that he wrote down all the commands. So, and I wanted to explain to him, and then I showed him the foam that I was installing. Hey, where'd my quest marker go? I need something to follow. I get lost too easily otherwise. To go back around the other side now. I asked, I was trying to explain to him, like, it's fine. I have it all taken care of, you know? I think I can sleep this one if I'm careful. Oh, that was the opposite of careful. Oops. So I showed him the foam, and then I think he was still wondering if I needed help with it. And I was like, like, I'm strong, I got this. And he laughed and went away. This is why I like my neighbor. He doesn't mind my antics there. This is not a very efficient run. It's still been less annoying so far than any of my other runs, so I'll take it as a win though. Up the path, here we go. Mr. Swtorista's Nightbot. Oh my gosh, that's why you never see him. I'm too European for this. Aren't those just Jehovah's Witnesses? No! It's the Mormons who will help you fix your garage, not the Jehovah's Witness. Those aren't the same thing, right? Man, why are there so many stupid cats? Where's Val when you need him? Too many languages to learn. Won't live long enough to learn them all. Have to use them to remember how to use them as well. Yeah, right? No way to learn them all. I love learning bits and pieces, though. I love being able to talk to the people around me. So for those of you who don't already know, I actually grew up part of my childhood in Quebec, the French part of Canada. And I kind of did have to learn French to survive there. But it makes me really happy to be able to speak French and to be able to at least basic communicate with people who do speak French when I run into them. And I feel the same way about Spanish. I like being able to talk to my neighbors, even if it's only a little bit. Mormons aren't known for home repairs. As far as I know, they will help with chores and stuff if you ask them to. I was always told it's because when they're going around, I forget the word, sharing their religion door to door. If you feed them, they'll be very happy. Can you do a superior French accent? Okay, so Quebec French accent is a little different than like French accent. Like the one you might think of. But I can do a very French accent. I will take you to my house and feed you some wine. You are English. Good, yeah. Did I do a good job? Are you thinking of the Amish? No. They will. Those are people you can pay to have you help you do stuff. Feed me some what? Anything. Food. Get over here, volatile monitor. Stay. Are you hungry? Do they not feed you enough while you're on mission? Come over to my house. I'll feed you spaghetti. What did I say? Oh, did I not finish my sentence? Oh, look at that! Zhang says I'm LDS. Latter-day Saints, I have help with many garages. Oh my god, I've just been caught out in a lie. I'm so sorry, Zhang. I'm sorry. I'm dying. You need a shot of whiskey and a cigarette to do a proper Quebecois accent. Sounds about right. Don't apologize, it's too funny. I'm just That is correct. Everybody in Quebec's like Wang Chun tonight. Happy just spaghetti, nothing more. It's the only thing I got to offer, okay? Mr. Swtorista can cook, I cannot. And Mr. Swtorista doesn't feed random people on his doorstep, sorry. He wants you to leave him the heck alone. I'm still giggling. Oh. Okay, as Zan says, 6 months later and people are still jumping off the Empire VIP lounges in the Darth Malgus server. Any ideas, Swtorista? We tried your trampoline idea, but the Dark Council stole them. Wait a sec, did the Dark Council steal the trampolines because they wanted people to die in tribute to their glory and not prevent their suicides off the Republic VIP fleet? Or did the Dark Council take them because they wanted trampolines to jump on? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that one. Can I not leap to this? Oh, my leap's not up. Got it. But yeah, so that's why I like being able to speak Spanish the best I can. So, when, I think some of you typed it up earlier, but if you could again. How would I say I don't know that word? So I can repeat it back and say I don't know that word. Because he did have a specific word that I had no idea what it meant. I couldn't even come close to guessing between French and Italian and English. Didn't even have a guess. Did you ever hear or see about the... Where? See or hear about the glitch that allows someone to stand in the outside of the fleet? Oh yes! We like to do that with our guilds sometimes. Where you go to that one specific little corner. And then you can go outside. Yeah, isn't that neat? Clearly you're not supposed to be there, but who cares? It is fun. Just going up the path, right? Yeah, looks like it's the right way. I think enemies will just pop up whether I want them to or not here. Do you speak English? I think my neighbor knows I speak English by now. I think he's well aware. Okay. No conozco esa palabra. Conozco. Yeah, that's a word I don't know. Palabra would mean word, right? Pala. No conozco. Like cognizant? No conozco. No conozco. If I just say no conozco potato, like insert word here. He probably knew what I meant, right? Familiar with. Oh, like connection. No lo sé. Okay, so no lo sé. I think I've heard that one before. No lo sé. No lo sé. Yeah, there we go. I've heard Spanish people say that in conversations and stuff. I conozco. I don't know if I'm gonna remember that one. I'll try. Oh, interesting. Palabra for word. I don't know that word. Is also slang for seriously. Like, are you talking about like no lo sé is I don't know. I don't know X. I think would probably work pretty good. And then he'd at least, because sometimes I feel bad because sometimes I'm just like thinking, or I understood the question but I don't have an answer, or like I'm trying to figure it out. But sometimes I just have no idea what he said, and I'm pretty sure both of those expressions look the same. Like, he was real nice. One day he came over and he was asking, like, we didn't have the words, neither of us again. He was asking, can I attach my clothesline to the side of your shed, like the wood over here? Do you mind? Yeah. Is it seriously like, I mean this seriously to you, or seriously like, oh my god, seriously? I guess. Word, bro! I'm not killing things fast. I think I probably could have skipped through some of these. I think this run's too scuffed. I'm too interested in learning Spanish. Doesn't Siri translate for you in real time now? I think you can with Google Translate too. I've used Google Translate a couple times when I needed to communicate with other people, but it's still cumbersome compared to like body language, to be honest. Like, we had some people coming to help with the house when we needed a repair we couldn't do ourselves. And they came to ask for something at the door, and I had no idea what they were asking. And I gave him my phone and had Google Translate. He could type or talk into. And that worked out well. I realized he was asking for a broom. I would have never guessed that one. I'm here on behalf of the Hut Cartel. We would like to hire you as our new translator droid. I promise you, you do not. No lo sé. Ayuda! As a linguist, says Zhang, studying to be an interpreter, you'll be able to understand 80 to 90% of what's being said before you can reliably speak at a first grade level. Wow! Yeah, right. It's easier to understand a language than speak. Because you're going backwards, not forwards. Absolutely. I had that with French, very much so as well. And then writing, just screw it. It's too hard. Don't even bother learning. So he was asking, my neighbor was asking, can I attach my... I gotta fight these guys. I don't even think I need to fight these guys. This run's so scuffed. And I'm gonna have to do the stairs next. I'm gonna be so mad about it. Let's just see if I can beat my time of 29 minutes. And it took us a while to even get to the point that I understood what he was asking. He invited me into his backyard so he could show me. And then I was like, oh, yeah. And then I didn't mind if he hung his clothesline. That's awesome. But I was trying to explain to him that we're taking down that specific piece of wooden post. And I don't mind if you hang it, but we're going to knock it down. Like, unrelated to the line. We're taking it down. So I was staring at it like this. I was like, I don't have any of these words. And he was like really apologetic when he was asking, because, you know, it's my house. He shouldn't be putting things into it. And then I was like, un momento. And then I was staring at it. And then I pointed to it. And then I tried to make scissor motions, and then I was like, bye-bye! It took a while, but I showed him where he eventually asked, like, can I hang it on that one? And I was like, yeah, that one's fine. Okay, here's the stair boss. I hate this one so much. I'm sorry if I say any bad words. It makes me really upset, and I don't enjoy it even a little bit. The trick is to go slow. That's the only trick there is. Eric Jorgen's probably going to get flung off into space. I'm pretty sure that guy's health just reset. I've been facing stuttering issues, says Jeffy. In SWTOR recently, have you? Is this an ongoing issue or something on my end? So if something has changed recently, there's two things. One, something on your computer could have changed, like in the background an update, or maybe something's starting to fail, or maybe you need to update your drivers for your graphics. Or you are checking out new content. And sometimes the newer content is more graphically intense, or has more enemies, or more particle effects, or something like that, and that's just kind of the way it is. A lot of the newer content has nicer lighting and stuff like that, and that can sometimes cause it a difference from, like, say, yesterday. Ah! I got stuck! Now, with that said, SWTOR is kind of known to stutter in general. It's not very well optimized. It's a CPU-heavy game. If I stand here, is it okay? Can I just stand in these red circles? Is it actually a problem? Will any of them knock me off? I know in veteran mode, if you do, you'll just eventually die. It's frustrating. You have permission to cuss all you want for the next 5 minutes. Thank you. Get it out of your system. Oh my gosh, Montego, I almost went into a storm of bad words. Oh no, it does hurt a little bit, not a ton. I could probably stand it if I really want to. Yeah, I did that chonky Windows update recently. Keeps trying to let me know that I'm not eligible for a free Windows 11, and I'm like, that's nice, I don't want Windows 11. I'm not gonna go buy it if that's what you're insinuating. Fleet Parkour, thanks for linking that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are talking about the VIP fleet. It's kind of cracking me up. Okay. I spin. I think I've broken the meta. I've been here for 10 minutes, sent like 10 messages, and have a 90% response rate. I think I'm gonna try my luck on Tinder. I don't think it works that way. I'm so sorry. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need to break your morale. Don't do it. Okay, so no lo say potato. I'm trying to remember it without looking at the screen. No. Consano. Is there an N there somewhere? Or only at the end? Okay, so I've done this. I've killed everything, and now I can just rush to the summit. I don't have to stop or go slow or anything. Just go, 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 go. go, 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 go. Why are you talking about your shoes? I have Reebok and Nike? What you doing over there? How the hell did Eric Jorgen die? What happened? I was running up the stairs and I got a message. Eric Jorgen has died. Kono. Okay, Kono. Konosko. Konosko. It's almost like Costco. I was thinking that. Classic Jordan. Nike. Nike, Reebok, Jordan, Eric Jordan. Come here, buddy. Jorgen, like all cats, can get up there, but he can't get down. I think you're right. What map is this? Hey, Feist.
They aren't gonna stop us. You're done.
Feist, this is not necessarily a map. It's not something you can just fly to with your ship. It is a flashpoint. It is later in the game. It is called Ruins of Null. Here's the ruins. And it is on a planet called Elam. Hereby invite you to Eric Jorgen's funeral. I don't want to go. He doesn't deserve it. Okay, it's time to fight Spoiler Boy. Hey, Spoiler Boy.
You will not stand in my way.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so annoying. What happens if I just stand here? Does anything bad happen in story mode? Like, Eric Jorgen's sitting here healing me. I only take 5% health when he hits me. It seems less annoying than running to the rock. Yeah! Oh, but Eric Jorgen is a level 50 healer, so this isn't the best example. Yeah!
My hate will destroy you.
Apparently his hate will destroy me.
Yeah. You are weak.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stand. Oh, this thing is hurting me, so I should get out of that. But I don't think I need to worry about it, honestly. I need to try to know about that after we're done. Being melee, unfortunately, in this fight makes it slower. Oh yeah, I can do this.
Was inevitable.
I can do this. Hey! He stunned me. Very rude.
Down.
Conozco. Got it! It's like Costco. No lo sé. Potato. Thank you. This will help greatly in our communications. I brought them oranges one time, so we're in very goodwill. I need to bring them some avocados though. The avocado tree is certainly something right now. It's got a lot of baby avocados. And while me and Mr. Swtorista like avocado, like in stuff, we found out unfortunately that neither of us like will just eat them normally. Like everyday kind of thing. Maybe I can trade avocados for other things. Whoa, he hurt me with that. Actually taking a little bit of damage here. Have you ever done a 0 to hero run without a healer companion? Do you mean with a companion on DPS or literally no companion? If you're running with no companion, and even if you're running with a DPS sometimes, you do actually have to pay close attention to everything, otherwise you'll die. Like you have to heal up between runs. You have to, oh, Malgus! Oh no! Him just a lightsaber.
I will crush you.
Ruins of Null, everybody. Oh, hey, he came back. Someone needs to knock that saber off the platform. Oh my gosh, Intezar, you know what's up. That has something to do with me leaping to him. I've had that bug before. Oh, whoa, I'm almost dead. This is what happened last time. Okay, 9:38. I'm pretty sure my best run was 29 minutes. 9:06. I'm pretty sure this one took me longer. 9:38. Hi. Trying to go at a good pace run. Ah! Was that really when I started at 9:06? I wrote it. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. I wrote it in chat. It's a while ago, though. Oh. I thought we started at 9:06, right? We chatted too much in the meantime. I think it scrolled away, though. 9:02? Oh, no! It was 9:02? 9:02 to 9:38. I'll take your word for it. Oh, my God. That means I took 36 minutes. You guys... That's the worst time I've had yet. 36 minutes. 36 minutes. Face run. But getting a little distracted. Worst time, most Spanish. Oh my God. I need to put a little tip at the end here. Stand by the rock. Rock, 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 rock. Yeah, I think I could just suggest to stay by the rock. Move out of the swirly red circle if you happen to be in it. I'm gonna add that though. As it can hurt. I think that's actually what killed me last time because I kind of stopped paying attention, I guess. So I think I've just, in the end, come to the conclusion that Runes of Null just sucks. Runes of Null sucks, but Runes of Null is never going to take me less than 25 minutes, even if I push it. Val's shortest run was 24 minutes. Oh, 19 minutes by being kind of crazy, 24 minutes by being normal but fast. Spirit of Vengeance, I feel like after we did it a while, I managed to get it down to 16 minutes. Even though 30 to 40 minutes is my like slow exploratory run. Let's stay out of the red is a common MMO thing. Yeah, Deezer. I've actually been writing down some of these guys that like the red doesn't matter. Like it's fine. You're not gonna come to any harm going in the red. Don't stress about it, you know? Ruins of Null is nowhere near the worst solo Flashpoint in the game. Well, what's worse, Phantom? What's worse? Yeah! Really do like that clouded eclipse. So super cool. Okay, what else did I want to go check out? I want to take a quick look at Galactic Seasons before I go. Galactic Seasons is weird this week. There's not really any group activities. And it's kind of a weird spread of stuff. I have a strong suspicion that I probably won't complete it. Complete many this week. I'll complete the track for sure. I'm not in any danger of not being able to do that, I don't think. I'm at level 75 and I haven't even been trying that hard. Still plenty of time left in the season. But I don't think I'm going to get the decoration reward, unfortunately, and it's mainly because of the blueprint fragments. I'm still only a third of the way there, and I haven't really been trying specifically to get them. Like, and I'm not, like, I kind of vaguely know how to get them. We have a list, but I don't really know how to do it efficiently, and I don't necessarily want to farm it. I really like, before this point, the difficult objective to do was to do 100 weekly seasons objectives. 100 weekly seasons objectives. And I found that really fun because there was a lot of variety. And I could like look at the list and think of what ones might be fun or efficient. But this one, I don't really know. Like, the most efficient thing would probably be to find out what is the most efficient and run it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Which I don't want to. Hey, Epic Jester says, I finished my seasons track today. What do I do now that it's 100? Hey, Epic Jester. So that's a great question. Congratulations on completing your track, first off. Nice job. Hope you have fun running around on the Turbo Boxer and wearing your pearlescent. Whoa! Look at that dye on this armor! Shiny! You guys can just enjoy this in the corner while I talk. So back in the day, the reason I really like Galactic Seasons up until this season, what you would do next if you're enjoying playing it and you didn't want to just take a break from Seasons, which is an entirely acceptable answer, is you could go into the achievements. And the achievements would tell you there's a meta achievement. If you do everything, you get a bonus reward. And that would involve doing the whole reputation track that used to be associated with it, getting to rank 100, and doing 100 weekly seasons objectives over the course of the whole season. So more than you would need past level 100. If you want, that is still the case, and you get a title called Built Different. And there's also a objective to gather 1,500 blueprint fragments. If you haven't completed the weekly, I think the one for collecting BPs tells you how to get it. Hang on, let me see. Yeah. So daily objectives grant 1 blueprint fragment. Season objectives grant 5 to 8. So I guess efficient thing would probably be doing objectives, just more objectives per week. And I should have been doing more this whole time. Flashpoints grant 1 to 2. Uprisings grant 1 to 3. 8-player operations grant 6 to 9. So I think operations should give you a whole bunch, but I feel like they don't. Is that correct? It's 1,500 blueprints, not even 1,000. Killing myself for a forklift doesn't seem fun though. Intezar said the reward's nothing special, but it's the only way to get it, Intezar! I need all the stuff that you can't get otherwise. What's that experience bar below the legacy window? Oh, 45,000. This is, they're called achievement points. So every time you get an achievement, or at least most of them, some of them don't give points, it'll give you achievement points, and so it's kind of an indication of my progress towards all the achievements in the game if I wanted to track that. You can see I've got about a little over half of all the ones in the game, and I've got a score of 45,000. It's not actually that high in terms of like people who are collecting them. Hey there, White Panther. Hey there, MC Palazzo. MC says, do you have a class or race you'd really like to see added? So MC, I'm actually pretty happy with the state of all the species in the game. I think there's a good amount. I think all the most popular ones, like Nautilin and Togruta, that needed to be added have been added now. The only other one I'd like to see is, this happens every time, Plocloon, Master Nosteral, has a black mask over their face. Every time. I can't remember the species name. This is people all Keldor. Keldor. It happens every time. Costco. No. Konosko. Keldor. 7.5 waiting room. Eris says, I stopped playing years ago and never thought I'd contemplate playing again, but the current state of MMORPG is what it is. Right. Eris, actually a lot of our friends jump between MMOs, especially as new content comes out, and it's not a bad way to play. Ardiana, I want to know if it was a new Flashpoint I was just playing. It's newer, but not new. It's called Ruins of Null. Why did you claim nothing from the rewards? Is it something I don't understand, or why is it? Deezer, it's because I'm lazy and I don't want to deal with items in my inventory, so I actually just go claim it on one character all at the end. I don't think they could add Duros. Iceman has brought us a pun of the day. Why didn't the astronauts worry about approaching the black hole? They didn't understand the gravity of the situation. That was another good science one. Iceman, did you find a new vein of, like, intelligence-based puns somewhere? Good job. Phantoms at 1,100 blueprints. They're server-wide. And you even get a couple from Conquest. Right, I think that's the thing is I haven't been doing a lot of... I spend a lot of time not necessarily playing, I guess. It's part of my enigma and mystique. I spend a lot of time kind of exploring, I guess you could say, unless I know specifically what I want to be doing. So I guess that's why I like the objectives. They give me a specific list of things to go check out, and I can decide if I want to or not, or if it's worth it to me. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see once I reach rank 100. I'll see how much time is left and see how I feel about it. So it doesn't really make sense to kill myself getting blueprints if I'm not going to be able to finish it anyway, you know? I just like having things that other people can't get. Speaking of rewards, if you haven't already, I recommend taking a look at the PvP season track. And all of the levels up to level 15 are now purchasable. How much will it cost me to catch up? Oh, only 4 million credits. Nice. Let's do it. You can't afford that purchase. That's embarrassing. I recommend going and taking a look at rank 2, even if you don't PvP. You can pay a couple 100,000 credits, I think. And you'll get 2 PvP Seasons tokens. And, I mean, that's not a lot to buy anything, but you'll be able to save them up over time, which is really cool. Oh, Deezer wants whatever Yoda is. I think it's just called the Yoda species in lore. Kind of crazy. Oh! So what do we learn about Ruins of Null? I still haven't learned anything. Wait, did we ever figure out... Did Phantom ever reply what the worst Flashpoint is? Oh, Val gave me an overview that I missed. I'm so sorry, Val, as I'm like scrolling up. I'm gonna go on a different character who can maybe have money. Copero with a non-stealth is the worst. Oh, that's a decent answer. But I'm only playing on a stealth character. We're talking about speed running here. Or decent running. Who has money? I think she has money. Val said, so I thought the most annoying part of the Flashpoint are the spawning ads. So I tried to skip them by climbing the mountains. That is doable, and I found a lot of inescapable holes and glitches, but sadly, the Flashpoint forces you to fight every group of cats or you can't trigger the keystone door. Yes. Also, if you go too fast on the speeder, the first group of ads does not spawn and you have to run all the way back to kill them. Oh my gosh, Val, good try. That is so dumb. I've literally decided that the right way to do that is just slowly go up the path and kill cats. Like, don't even try to be fast. This Flashpoint incentivizes going slow and not in a good way. Not in a friendly, hey, take time and smell the roses way. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I have money. I have 32 million credits. Don't tell Intezar because I still owe him 500 million credits. Don't tell him I'm spending his money. 10 million for 4 tokens. Worth it for the overflowing treasure chest decoration. Right, if you have millions of credits, definitely worth it to unlock a few more spots on the track for sure. Wait, why'd you say too late? Too late what? Too late what? What'd I do? Oh, sweet. And I'll play just a little more. Just a little more. You told me? What'd you tell me? I missed it. Desert said what? What did I miss? What have I done? I will be able to earn this. I just need to play a couple more matches and I'll get this chest. That you have money? Oh, you were telling Intezar! You were telling, don't tell him! Don't tell Intezar! Shh, shh, hush! Shh. You know what? Don't tell him anything. I'm gonna leave. Then he'll never catch me and take his credits back that I owe him. Ah, scared. Run. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This morning we spent just a lot of time talking. I talked about the news, talked about the sales, I talked about the dies. I bought 80 copies of the salsa dance while you guys watched. For those of you on YouTube, the most recent video is update 7.5. What's exciting, what we're looking forward to in it. For those of you on Twitch, we're gonna go see who else is playing. Who else is playing? Our friend Cat is playing. We're gonna go see Cat for sure. Raid, Cats, Tails, and I hope you have fun with her. She's very friendly. It says better late than never. Let's play. I think she may be PvPing. I just saw her pick up Spoils of War Warzone matches. Objective. All right, everybody. Hope you have a great day. See ya. Bye. Later days. Because I asked them.